Hello everyone, Kings here, and welcome back with some more Battle at Sea. We are actually on episode 2 now. One, we actually managed to see which the event is taking place before Bioshock 1. Now, we see Cohen, the crazy artist dude in the last episode. He did electrocute us, took us to Defense's department store. We're kind of like in the crazy depths of Rapture right now. So, no matter, this episode's gonna be a little bit longer than episode 1. No matter, the last episode was like an hour and 30 minutes, I believe. So, I know this one's a little bit more different. I do know a little bit about this. This will tell you more about the events before, Bioshock. So, here we go. Sweet.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them.
It's the good ending. We didn't get the good ending. And Bioshock. Sounds like we're gonna be...
Comstock. Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Battle at Sea. Episode 2. Definitely saving me in Paris.
Yes?
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Look like we're drinking some red wine and a croissant.
Bonjour,
Base.
Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Bonjour, Elisabeth. Aujourd'hui.
So it looks like...
Bonjour.
It looks like everybody knew who
Bonjour,
Elizabeth
mon ami.
is, so it
Alors,
looks
tu vas
like
parler de la
Elizabeth
justice
is really...
américaine? Oh. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée.
So it looks like that Elizabeth is really popular.
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous? Sois pas jalouse, ma petite.
Viens jouer avec
The
nous,
crown.
Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Oh, dommage.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Hey, bunny.
Bien le bonjour,
I like.
Elisabeth.
That's one of the places I definitely like to go to visit. Is a bread woman.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
No, thank you. I do appreciate it. It is Paris. I love to see Paris though.
Camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs fromages, les meilleurs prix.
Am I even going the right way? Hey, it's kitty kitties.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le
Got a cheese bar. Can't really tell any of these cheese are. I can't know. I don't even know what the dollars are in France.
Une baguette?
No, thank you. I'm just looking around. There's a poodle.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
It's a cute little polka. Alright, I want to say we probably had to go this way. That's what it looks like.
Elle est tellement plus belle en fait.
Yes. Again, like, Disney feels. The bird or the cage? There's a hummingbird, there's a, dove, there is a, cardinal. Looks like a blue jay. I don't know what those orange birds are. Cardinal, dove. There's a crow. That stream is really sunny, that's for sure.
Sally? Sally!
I was... Things just did not get pretty. That's for sure.
Sally, wait!
Hey, it's the doll.
Wait!
Looks like a war going on.
Sally, stop! Sally, where are you going?
Oh, your red balloon is stuck.
Sally, hold on!
It's the ace. I think that is saddle. It's
Stop!
foresaddling. Foresaddling.
Where did she go?
Poker do rich. Navigation into matters in both public and private. I was just getting flashbacks.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! Sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Flashbacks? Okay, so it's just taking place like sometimes right after the first episode.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her.
It's Atlas.
No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker?
Say,
What?
He's an angel.
say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now. What was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister.
That's actually
Well, if you're
true, actually.
lying, we can just as well
That's
kill
actually
you
really,
tomorrow.
really true. We have to see it
Down
in
here,
our own eyes.
We got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you
Comms.
see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Just punch me in the head, why don't you? It must be like one in the eye. Has to be.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Pick up the doll
Had
head.
to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that
Look like you need to
knowledge.
change. Get your nails
I
done
lost
again.
a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
So it looks like Elizabeth was trying to kill every single Comstock in different universes. If you guys don't know what the universes are like, the tales that Elizabeth pretty much said from the end of the stories, like she can go to different universe, like different worlds through tears and everything like
I was
that.
in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth,
Suchong is the scientist.
I ain't even here.
If you guys remember, Suchong is the scientist doctor that kind of created the Big Daddies in the Songbird, because I do remember when we get into the lab, they will tell us more about how Big Daddies and Songbird was created actually. So a little bit, but Frontier's department store. We still in the housewares. If you guys do remember. Excuse me. Yeah, it's time we need to go to move this rubber.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
He's an angel. He knows
I feel
what to do.
strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my god. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
It's really confusing. Dude, the videos.
I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place, it means harm and enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes.
It's those two wheeled angels.
After all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton. Especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived
Where
to
are we
land
going?
with a splat. She
I
left
see
the
the
child to
lighthouse.
Are you implying she's the apple?
rot. I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
Looks like
I need
a
to go back
lighthouse.
to fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong. Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because
Brother?
he died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
We're beginning like the infinite story feels now.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Look like he's gonna. So pretty much, Elizabeth can't see any tears in all the doors like she did in the first Bioshock because
warned
she
me that if I
is
came back
dead.
here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just...
You're getting feelings.
You're just what?
You're just
You're
overthinking.
just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
It's kind of weird when you think about it because no matter say we are dead, but it's confusing. But there are videos that kind of tells you how it works. So it's kind of if I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna kind of confuse myself, but it's there's videos that can explain a whole lot better than I can. Actually, look like we like half health. Found Suchong. Alright, I don't see anything.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber.
Like I should.
It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve
Gotta
just
slice
as
him.
well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I don't think they can actually get to me, but I like how you can actually heal the glass. I do know carpet.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Link up and push Y.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
He is knocked out. Alright, so like the only weapon we have is the skyhook. or the air grabber in this universe. Alright, we pretty much had to do this stealthy, like, pretty much. Alright, look like we need to go that way. There's nothing in that.
Fetch that black label lacquers. That 12-year-old single malt.
Corner of same. This must be a school.
Henry!
Press right to perform a melee check.
Now let's get its lockpick.
I've got a lockpick now. Alright, that's the way we're supposed to go. I'm gonna go this way and see if there's anything else. Hey, a basketball court. Yeah, this is a, it doesn't matter how you play, it matters how you win. Ryan the Lion. It's one of the vents, but it looks like... Why can I enter the vent here? That's kind of weird. I'm insecure what this vent leads to. I think it's like one of the like the tent. Hey, some chocolate, some gifts, some health. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, game. Alright. This does look like a daycare or school. One of the two. Alright. Lockpick. Learn how to pick lock.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Oh no. Okay. So pretty much...
Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. Huh. That could come in handy though.
Press X to open the yellow pin to open the lock. The red pin will open the lock, but also sound an alarm. Alright, cool. Micro kit.
If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Oh, so Ryan the Lion is Ryan Andrew. I get it now. Alright. Ryan the Lion, always shoot to kill. So pretty much the rat is the parasite in this book. Or the thing of the skull, pretty much. Hey, look at that. It's a crossbow.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And what
It's up to you.
Got some money. Stealthy approach is safer and more evident. Sneak up the foes and before a melee attack to knock them out. If you get spotted, get out of sight and keep quiet.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. pocket.
Alright.
You know this word.
Get a vent here we could
You'll find it
actually
in the
climb.
dictionary under L-I-E.
I thought there was like another slicer somewhere. So pretty much we can just reuse that the hand cannon. Alright, to access all your weapons, hold RB to bring the weapons wheel. I pretty much know how to do that. But we're gonna keep the arm crossbow. Lunch prices. I'm kinda curious what's for lunch. Lion Visions. Tengenbong, Cohen, and that's supposed to be yeah. Archis, Balaguses, Visionary, and Pied Scientist or hot dog 25 cents, hamburger 25 cents, sandwich 15 cents. That's 5 cents. I'd like to have a hamburger for 25 cents. Water is 5 cents, juice is 5 cents, fresh fries is 15 cents. There is no free lunch. What? Stop. Back then, stuff like that is... What's burning? Nothing. Okay, there's nothing in that. I'm guessing canned beans. Look like some rotten vegetables. Shuchong.
You're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I could have taken that slicer out, but I didn't exactly know exactly what it's at.
That's what they call a fella who's
Daddy's upstairs one.
uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Or that was him. I think it was. I guess we use all of the arrows. So I guess arrows are used twice, pretty much. Papa the Scalen's. Offer productions. For problems chosen using position is advised. Got some money, some possessed. Possession is advised. Why they want to make these? I don't understand that, but okay. Why do you need to use possession on children? To make them be more happier, I guess? I guess that's the only thing I can think about. And we got no darts, so now we only have... Let's open that up. I could just think underneath it, but I think it won't let me think underneath it. The markers and targets. This week maker, this week taker. Susie Ferry and Jimmy Wan. Parents. Ensure your children become a modern civilian. With Ryan the Lion pursuing Paperlily Academy. Pretty much, it's kind of like a school, pretty much.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
There's the other Dr.
Looks like his
Suchong.
character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant.
Hey, there's a video here.
That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
Welcome to the
Ooh, nice. Let's get some. Yeah, we just add
The first
another.
time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned Son.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
1960. I don't exactly remember when.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Interesting. So I guess we can watch the videos, but it doesn't give us any like achievements or anything like that. So. Look like we need probably shock jockey for this store. There's another video here. Let's watch it.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember
about
these
sex.
tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in
Why you want to
writing.
make a contract?
Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
Kind of. It's kind of weird why you need to sign a contract for your mate. No matter, there's a thing called marriage. You just get like a document that said that you are married to this mate.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Got a lockpick. Okay, cool. So this is, yeah, that is a audiobook.
Dear madam.
Wow. You didn't have these books in my tower.
Some magazines. So he appears in a adult store. Yeah, these are fitting rooms. Yeah, those must be fitting rooms. For sure. This is like the private dance area. What is this?
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Sneaky.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Alright, press R2 while standing still and see enemies through walls.
Alright, I was only off this much. Can't you kind of fell out right for once?
Hey, there you are.
It's the dress that we was wearing.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake.
Oh shit.
The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more
like a dream.
The world as I want to see it.
It was like a dream then.
Happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Spain was like a dream. Alright, we'll just leave this because no place to get rid of our.
But I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
You'll see me again if I say his name first.
Let's go to sleep. Nice. Alright. Ratchet Man of Steel picked that he works hard and plays harder. As you can tell, they really want some weird fences, that's for sure. Alright, probably a blue pen. We'll open the lock and knock free a noisemaker. They're all noisemakers. Okay. You have equipped a noise-making device. Make sure it equipped and fire it at the windows to the right to draw the splicers from your path.
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that. Come out here this instant.
Times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them. I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen.
I was trying to get this other one, trying to be seen.
Left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing.
Where's the other slicer at?
I fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion,
Check
but
these bodies.
I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Cool. What's that announce? Right. Elevator.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally.
Look
I
at
can't
all
even
that
get back to where
swamp.
I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody. If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Rapture Deluxe by Fontaine, Fontaine.
Good life is dessert, but I gotta ask why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie?
His family.
It's him.
Oh.
It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy.
True, because we do have possession. Now. We do have, profession now, so we can actually,
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
Atlas. Voice of the people.
What do you want?
Let me in, I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in there without a kind word from the boss.
Okay.
Won't have any horseplay.
Sorry, bud. Let's see what's up here. We got a book dowry.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer.
I'm
Frank
sorry, now I know
Fontaine.
what the door was at.
Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss.
Alright,
See where that got him.
we need to stay away from that Big Daddy. That we could always... That's all she wants is to behold. Nice. Alright, so up it is. Got a translator dart.
Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in dark recesses.
Alright, look like we got a lockpick. Alright. Open door.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to the Suchong.
This fella Atlas has been making
Looks
the
like I'm
rounds.
not the first one who tried to get in here.
True.
This pit.
At least he left a trail.
But something about him smells stink.
Found a
to
way
me.
into the Silver
Reminds
Fin.
me a bit of
So it
my
looked like we had to
former
follow the
employer,
blood.
Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that...
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
Hi, blue plans. Yeah. Blue plans. Blue plans
Seems like
of
central
the...
heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
It's kind of a place to have a cabin, though. It really is. Alright, just check or move the cabin. Okay then.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Raven, what you doing? You dropped the keys? To drop her keys. And there's a ton in here. I couldn't get everybody's attention, but they shouldn't really know exactly where I am at. I definitely do hear that Big Daddy. Is there another torment in here? Yep. They really don't want anybody to walk through the vents. That's for sure. So curious what the Big Daddy's doing.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
He's dead. Or working for Ryan.
That's why it's locked.
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me.
I think he was a
The
sucker.
Sutro must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
He's a scientist. He knows stuff. He's a sneaky scientist. I just hope he doesn't roll over. Don't think so.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Explain the yeah, this is the factory.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Frank must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
There has to be. For sure. There's always information. I don't think we should worry about slicers or anything. Hey, it's an audiobook.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light.
It's a lockpick.
About those
Got
weird
3.
buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Requiring the old man winter. Okay. I guess this is exactly not where I need to be at right now. Canned beans. Just watching over her. This look like what we needed.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Cha-chong.
Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube. A carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube.
Mm-hmm.
And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
And there's another. Hey, it's Suchong.
There? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Okay. Now we know exactly where we need to get the Old Man Winter at. Alright, we got some trade electric boats. They kind of feel like we might need them soon, so let's head downstairs.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually,
He
I
must be
intend
like
to
an
fix it.
old Nazi scientist, probably.
That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
He has to be.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say...
Once around this time, usually a lot of the Americans bring a
Just
lot
give
of
me the one to
the
open that door and we'll see what
Nazi
your creation
scientists
can
to
do.
America.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
1216.
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
One,
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint
Two.
on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting
One.
his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man,
so
succeeded where
December
Suchong failed?
16th.
If Suchong could obtain hair sample...
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing the Olympus Hive. Hope I do you all proud, gang.
Alright, find the vending machine for the cathode tube.
Ever so dear to my heart. Suggested by my dear, sweet...
Big Daddy's there.
Troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile,
Man's
smile.
there.
While you've a Lucifer to light your flag. Smile, boys, that's
I'm just gonna follow the arrow.
what's the use of worrying?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
How are we gonna savage?
Got
Savage.
it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
I only have $60. I'm gonna get some ammo. Alright, now it's with the CO2 scrubbers next. Alright.
If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to
It's the Big Daddy. Don't see him.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
To begin the future,
I don't.
you first clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration begins
Don't see him.
inside you.
Probably like. Probably at the other side of the wall, probably. to change that up. I have no salt.
Just go. Oh, this is.
You hear that?
I can't lockpick that. Shit. I need some Eve. I should've. Damn it. I actually need lockpicks. I should've get the lockpicks. I only have $2. I need to find some money. Or a lockpick like here.
You'll adore the spotlight.
How many? 2? Okay, cool.
Rapture was open for business.
Alright.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, some new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Money. Some Eve. Don't really need the Eve. But did the elevator.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it.
It's kind of a weird place to have schedules. It's mostly in the elevator, but anybody can see it. Just go through time and just to. This is bathysphere.
Humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
That's for sure. Alright. So I had to be one of the newer models then. These are some lockpicks. Okay. It's just the same thing?
52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
But just a prototype. There was something to... But there was something to loot, but I guess not. So that's the one that we need.
The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
A bit slicer. Okay.
Determined, uncompromising, then fine. If she fits,
How are you gonna get up there? We got some skyhooks. Take that slicer out.
What you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend? You.
Take. Alright. Nothing to worry about the friend.
Sounded awful irregular.
Alright, so I think there's like another slice or something. We need the attention. There's a code here.
Terrible thing. What did you want to do? Bet the fella did this ain't.
You. God. Make yourself heard.
Trying to figure out where they at. I see them. But to go upstairs.
Come back. Let's see this.
Alright, cool. And there's a lockpick here. Looks like, yeah, that's the way it was to go. Look at this body. It's a torrent, isn't it? No, just a red light. If I was a torrent. Okay.
Gossiping about me.
I don't see him.
Don't leave me. Not again.
He's probably at the other side of the door. He has to be at the other side of this door.
Yeah, those all numbers. I heard something.
How many? 3?
You don't have my permission to leave.
I think the only way I can get up there is... Alright, push speed when able and land quietly in the crouch.
Where'd you go?
There's a radio here.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then
Whose?
whose?
I kinda wish we could actually get up there. Alright, let's take this atmosphere. I don't think this atmosphere has the audio data. Alright, there's the lockpick.
Minefield is well laid out, grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crash.
Let's try to get this. Or the bell, why not? We do have... We do need to use some of the bell makers' darts. I used to Andrew Wayne on August 21st, 1945. That was doing pretty much at the end of World War I.
On a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Don't know. Find all 4 coded transmissions.
How could you just walk away?
That's optional though. And there's a lockpick. Alright, now we got... There's a torrent somewhere.
Say you could go?
Alright, it looks like the torrent's... The slice is probably gonna be up these stairs. Has to be.
How could you just walk away?
Got some ammo. There's a safe here.
Where'd you go?
Eve. How many is that? 5? Lord Jesus. There's no way I can get 5 lockpicks.
You don't have my permission to leave.
At least it's sewn in at the last second though. So I think that was the slicer that we were sealing pretty much. So I'm pretty sure we are good. Hey, put the lever.
This is gonna be noisy.
Yep. That plus we're gonna have some slices coming in. Ooh. Hold R2 to fire a microwave energy beam. Keep the beam focused on the enemy and take him exposed and damage anyone nearby. Pretty much like a heat wave, pretty much.
When can I see you again? I didn't say you could go. Oh, Jesus!
I actually don't know what it does. Interesting. Let's open up here. Still a Big Daddy in here? Hey, there's a lot pick. I'm surprised how I managed to miss that. Only had 2 treasure darts. Okay, so pretty much I just made a big loop then. So it looked like we need to head down and get to the atmosphere now. That's an all new time. See, okay, that's nice. I like how that one was just. Just disable it. I could have just explode it or kill it, but ah well. Alright. Attach. And quelch. And let's get the scrubber.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter.
Alright. Now, Old Man Winter. That's what's left we need. Alright. Stuff in here. Alright, so we pretty much had to go the same way we just came from. I'm gonna put Professor on. Professor on, just in case we had to deal with the Big Daddy. So we can actually make the Big Daddy friendly as possible. We'll see a season edge just also I looked. Hey! You sneaky bastard. What did I shot him at? Don't know. It doesn't show well. I think it's on pretty much in the dick. I'm pretty sure of it. Pretty much just suck him in the dick. I will stick this elevator back. Alright, push button. Whew. Alright, now we just had to get some Old Man Winter.
I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
You would probably had to go through the Big Daddies. Right, gas boats. It looked like these slicers didn't know how to use the gas boats.
Hey, Junior! Come on
They really didn't use them properly. That's what it looks like. I can actually use the gas bombs on these. Listen, guys.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
That's one way to do it. You just had to be less more noisier next time. Alright, we got the Big Daddy here. I've just been crouching the whole time. I'm okay with this stealth. If I see the Big Daddy, I'm going to profess him to make him friendly. I don't have the ammo to kill the Big Daddy. Pretty much it's the same Big Daddy that's pretty much killed Booker or Comstock and
What's your weakness? Keep the big shot around here.
Alright, now we have the Big Daddy on friend with us. That doesn't really last long, but it got him away from us.
I checked everywhere.
I managed just to get him away from us. That's good. Alright, I don't have any more.
That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
I don't have any more darts. I love to have some darts right now. Alright, so it looks like we can actually head down now.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Thank you for opening the door.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
I understand the Goodwill actually. Goodwill says, oh.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day,
I'm
you know,
just gonna make
Arcadia's
sure. Just looking around actually.
If it's near New Year's Eve, then hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Right, pick of the Old Man Winter.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into
We don't really need to use it on any enemies. We just need to use it for the machine for Sanchong.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
I think this is the other code.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
And that's 2 out of 4. Nice a lockpick. We got what we needed. Now I'm just gonna grab everything. He had like a bad time.
Down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army.
Hey Sam, that you?
Who the hell are you? I've always been there for you.
Oh, slices. How in the hell did slices manage to get to the door? I thought we was safe in here. I guess not. They literally just killed up this guy. Oh?
Well, what was that? Give me the cold shoulder.
I think you should have joined with your buddies. So, alright, we got a big.
This time since Frank Fontaine died.
Let's try not. You hit me for it. I didn't do shit. I really didn't want that Big Daddy to be angry at me.
To give and not demand anything in return.
Alright, how am I gonna get...
You have, free from effort. A president.
How am I... Oh yeah, I forgot. We have it unlocked. I forgot about it. Alright, now let's head back and we'll go on this one see. Alright, bad juju. Alright, seriously, playing on tube. Some money, some watch, just some money in there. Alright. Don't you scrubber?
I'll immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to place? And the tube.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Alright, now we have to put the... Where we need to put the almond... On top?
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Put the lever!
What did I tell you?
Into the tier. Alright, I guess we're going into Colombia.
Look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
Are we actually on it? This took place before we got onto the...
Like a lot of technology just to float an
First
airship.
Lady.
Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Hey, so I guess we have to do, destroy the scene. Risk of death or serious injuries by the order of the, science authority.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best, here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
So I guess...
For a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Open the door now, or are we talking about to the... I guess we can open the door.
Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Okay, good enough. So, let's head back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive.
eat for that.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wants something as simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid! Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then, everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
I guess we go through this door then. It looks like we got a new place, man. On sides. It's new.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
What? That's cool. That's actually really cool, actually.
We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
I'm making sure we go on the right way. Guess we're not going to go... Oh, through the vent. And the vent. I like how we're just gonna connect. Kinda connects to the main story.
I will not hurt the boy.
This is before we killed Daisy.
But I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
And then it just disappear. I like how that just connects somehow. Like, that's pretty much before we had to kill Daisy in the main story. Alright. How am I gonna do this? We don't have any... I guess I just use... I can use melee. Because I haven't really used melee a lot. Find Frank's lab.
Such is the fate of all hoarders.
It's melee.
Those who had all will have.
Now you get salt.
Those who idled shall toil.
Say it! Long live Daisy Fitzroy. Long live the box.
No surrender!
You guys are free. Let's go. You're free. We're just going full out loud right now. You got a bomb book here.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up?
I need some stuff for somebody.
Violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but
this is before this pile of bodies
for a
was...
father who watches his child bleed out in the street.
Because this was on fire in the main story.
I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it.
This is
all
before
too
they
well.
actually burned up the corpses.
When the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
True enough. Yes, I have $111, so I can actually get more ammo. We're just going to some treasure laser darts because we definitely do need them. Nice to have, actually. Alright, look like we need to go to the store. So it's this spot. Find Flink's lab. Oh, they have like these special doors. We got special locks on them.
Think.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Yeah, for the locks.
Seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Got some $7 here. This has to be it. This must be his bedroom.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled.
We've got the clock key.
It's an obvious spot to put it at, actually. It really is. Alright, let's put the key. Alright. See what's through this door. We're just gonna look at every door pretty much. See what's attained. Okay. So we have the fountain fathers. Got some Eve or salt. Cigarettes. Can't really tell what it says because I can't really read. Can't really read. Cool stuff. I think I probably could. Likewise you are sure to impress the rubs. You give the sales pitch to proving the snake oil. They say able obey profit untold profit. Look like he hates the profit pretty much. Alright, that's some alcohol. There must be some strong alcohol. It just hit us one time though. Alright. Door number 2 is open up door number 3. See what that is. Got an audiobook here. Got a video. Aside from the graveyard shelf bar.
Could that
Out of order.
come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids?
Pretty much talk about the...
And I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support.
It looks like one of the things they use for Adam.
Into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Pretty much was talking about the sea slugs. Or the little sisters, pretty much about the atom. That's pretty much for that audio that was pretty much what talking about. Alright.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my issue.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
We was like, yeah, we was talking to Daisy. That was like take place like right before we actually killed Daisy.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then?
The angel.
Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
God, this elevator is so slow. Hey, who's one of these fancy ones? You guys good?
Hey! What are you doing?
Don't
Identify yourself!
Who did this? I can smell.
Hey, we got some good loot here. What's the point? Good enough. I didn't have what. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, I'm just gonna go through here, the locker room, and see this. Oh, that just connects. Hey, some $7. Definitely need those. Pop, some chocolate bar. Peanuts. I just step on the grass. Nothing to worry about.
Jesus is.
Big. This guy out.
I heard you. Who done this? Someone about?
Nothing to worry about. Ma'am. Just to get these stars back. Alright, we're going the right way. And there's a shotgun sales. I haven't even used the shotgun. Shit. I kind of wish we had some noise makers. Damn it. Alright, so this is the door that we need.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill it. To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
One shot. Or torrent. Get the handgun ammo. I was about to get some salt, but I can't get through that. Money, money, money. The box, nothing. Guess we had to take the airship? No. Skyhook. Operations of engineering.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
About Songbird and Big Daddies. Test subjects. Inventory. Some drink, some coffee. Look like we need to watch a video.
It all
Big
makes
Daddies.
kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
I thought it was like I thought it has more stuff to get at, but I guess not. Look like a locker room. Do anything in here? No. Alright. Some ammo. Imprinting study. Hermetic chamber A.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird.
He wanted
him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
But that monkey's looks like it's been dead for a while. It looks like it's open though. Yeah, the eyes are open, but it's dead. If it was alive, it will be moving. Pretty much talking. Imprinting is like trying to make them fall in love, pretty much, or be. I want to say. Oh, poor doggy. Get some gas out. Oh, wolf. Oxton Togian. Oh, the test subjects didn't really let. At least they know that they use animals as test subjects. I know usually rats are usually the test subject. Got a nickel hit. Got freaking horrible. And it looks like
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
it really is sad though. Doggy. Dogs. Dude, number 35. Status failed. Yeah. They all failed. I always knew there was something dark about him.
I can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Oh, his pretty much like it's like a different form.
It must be a prototype or something.
Yes, it is.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
I don't know anyone from Atlanta. Who the hell is calling me from Atlanta? I don't know anyone from Atlanta.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
Why on machines though? That's not. You can't just hypnotize a machine. That's not how that works. Hypnotizing has to have like a little trick to mess with the mind. And machines don't have minds. Stupid, but okay. Better start another video. Someone imprinting on subject.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
I am so confused. I really am. Hey, there's your flock of hair.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Okay, so now we can just return back to the tail now.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
And
Kill her!
shit.
You're right.
Heads up for days. Just watch. Where's he at? Holy shit. Hello.
Don't think you can hide from me.
Check the body. I thought we were still... Or... Is it a... oxyphone now?
What you got there? And I'm just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Over here!
Someone's
Take a leg.
sneaking around.
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
Gun actually.
Someone about?
Because the Pima is really OP.
Here I come!
Go do here. But just leave all those. Leave them alone. Don't worry, I'm always far away enough that you can't really see me anymore. I will stick to set up about. How's my headache? My headache is okay, but every single time I'm trying to dunk down, get something.
Had a choice.
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it.
Daisy.
Just a little.
No, that's Flame. Yeah. There's a fire. There's Daisy.
Pretty lady has the hair?
Now we are leaving.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
The airship now. Enter the two. Yes. Now we get the hill sample.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Hey, put the hair sample in the tube.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. You'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. My little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Defend against Ryan enhancement.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with detritus. You're weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Get some milk in the fridge. How many
Time.
seconds?
You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. It's just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Show
Dang it.
yourself.
Oh shit, there's a room in. That's not good.
Can't keep running forever. There you are. Nothing wrong, sweetheart.
I kind of wish the freaking handgun was really OP.
Now you're in the suit.
I really wish like the handgun was really good in this one, but exactly it's definitely not. Come on, Houdini, where are you? Nice.
What was that?
Stupid
Lady,
Houdini.
you're working my last nerve.
You're still here, aren't you?
Don't make.
Don't
you
think
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
I don't think he has a real pop up. Really?
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator.
Okay.
Now hurry.
Where's the puppet? Let's go to Fontaine's office now.
We're not fit. Let you and me talk. The sales open up.
What?
Nothing personal. I got what it takes.
Thing's sake. Okay. Wait a second, I thought we had to replay. Everybody's too much going loud, so I guess I had to go loud too. Why is that actually worked?
You're not getting it. Never respected that.
Brian said to
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of... Hold on.
Confront your weakness.
Which way? This way? Okay.
Get back here! Time to pay the piper, sweetheart!
what's gonna happen. You cross
Only way I
Ryan and
can deal with them is starts right now.
don't walk away now. The fun's just beginning.
I'm done with this freaking pimping toms. Stupid plasmid. I really am. Going the right way. She's being really
Supposed to
sassy.
be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around.
Hey, Ryan.
rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives, we'll go in and take them out.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out.
Come out. Let's get this over with.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Enough of this. I quit.
Come on, Braylon. You okay? I think she's sleepy. I think that's gonna be the office. Damn it, I don't have...
Whatever you're here for, sister, you won't get anywhere hiding.
Where is she? Lady,
Let's
I'm working my last nerve.
Hello.
What's going on?
Let's call it over here.
Get out here.
Still here, aren't you?
Alright. Play battery.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line.
Ooh, balloon plasmid, what is it?
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak
just
up on your foes.
Peeping
I gotta hand
Toms.
it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought
Clock
that was
mod.
it.
For Peeping Toms.
Just a long
Okay.
final dive into the abyss.
Just an upgrade.
But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture.
Luckily I have some lock picks.
When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you
I
can
just
give.
got lucky and get that one.
Or the cruelest.
Get lucky and get that one.
Something funny.
There you
This one's down for the count.
We're not all easy targets, you get me?
There she is. Dead.
Like the
Just
Houdini's
don't
down.
know it yet. Don't make me hunt you down. I can hunt you now.
Nice side, but
Stupid jerk. Should have never.
got some pushing gas.
Alright. Forget it.
This one's down
Alright.
for the count.
Not all
We really don't even have any ammo.
targets, you get me?
Down here. Nobody ever tells
Not
me
in the mood for this hide and seek.
Alright, stick the elevator.
Fontaine.
And push button.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain
She just
attempt
doesn't know what she
to
wants.
save his cat.
Right. In Fontaine's office. Open the door.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. Now, just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
So it plays particle. Got one hell of a time to climb though.
Here goes nothing.
And the whole
It's
place
working.
is...
Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
That's very rapey. Really is. Okay.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
I'm kind of actually really curious what Atlas is playing on doing. Thank you for taking the potato sack pack out of my head.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing
Yikes.
with the dosage.
Master Achilles is in the back of the spine, probably.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Hey, airplane. Yeah, it's foresighting name there. Talking about the plane
They
crash.
say it's only a matter of time till Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling.
You've been
being that
waiting
you
for
were
me to
Sutrom's
wake up
lab
for
assistant
2
and all,
weeks.
Why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's
Talking
a bit
about
of
the
a
doctor.
lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her,
Yes,
lads.
pretty much the charts and the thing that we've seen in the airplane is pretty much
I
what...
can't be held responsible for what comes next.
Yikes.
Here we go.
Ugh.
You feel that? I'm moving the pick
I'm covering.
across your eyeball. Still
It's like
now.
right there, like right at the
And
edge of the
resting
eyeball
it
and the
on
skull.
your skull.
Yeah.
There's about a bit over a quarter of an inch of bone between the pick
I'm covering her
and
eyes because this could get her
lobe.
name.
And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't.
Yikes.
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less than mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know
All right.
what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now.
Probably like one more
Last
hit.
chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little woman, are you familiar with the
And he's gonna do the same things for her.
orbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
With
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen. It's okay.
Always had to do stuff with
Tell
torture.
him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The
it?
memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones in
She's gonna get serious nightmares.
This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? If I was so smart, if I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose
Booger's pretty much gonna tell us where the ace in the hole is at.
in that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker!
Sally.
Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
And I'm gonna say
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
least we can just walk through here without any weapons. Big Daddy suits. Pretty much where we really camera. Pan shorts not found in. A prototype beta chamber, but they did manage to use the beta chamber. With the Big Daddy.
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone. Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
I found a way to repair the Big Daddy. There should be like some kind of documentation. Documentation's right here.
Huh. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
It has probably had to do with something with the animal, probably. Has to be.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
So I knew it. The atom.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monsters. Big monsters.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Nice. Let's find this ace in the hole. Just the sharks. That's what it looked like. There was extra people. Let's look in here. What is it? How are we here?
Is that your puppy?
Tweed. Suchong.
Suchong. Of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights.
Tenenbaum.
Tenenbaum.
I was actually going to read it, but I did not know she was going to. Wine. What did you eat? Look like another one of those hamburgers or sandwiches in the diner. What it looks like. This goes the Big Daddies and the little sister.
Client Ryan Industries.
Push button.
Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats.
I'm about to see like a little scene from the first Bioshock.
Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to allow for. Get away, you filthy little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
There was an audiobook on this, the first Bioshock. Text. Yeah, the audiobook.
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
This is curious what this way take me. Okay, this is the way we need to go. Right. Now, we can actually head back to Atlas. So I'm going the right way. Here's the gathering garden. And then I realized it was going to take us right to it. You really destroy a lot of these gathering gardens.
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
Here it is.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Now it's gonna be because I will connect. Throw it back on the plane. Pretty much the same plane like we was in the beginning of the first boss.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore?
I catch it.
Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
It says...
Kind?
Would you kindly...
Pretty much the code what they used in the first one.
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours.
I chose Rapture.
First time he's actually seen Rapture.
man chooses, a slave obeys.
When we pretty much killed Angel 9.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire.
When
it is you who are first.
Gentleman saved us. Then when we killed Fontaine. I mean, we actually got the bad ending, but you know, any other way we actually, they saw us the good ending.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
He pretty much saved them all. He pretty much saved all the little.
Je vois la vie en rose. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie.
Pretty much it.
Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie.
Hey, you guys know, kind of connects. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, guys. Before I actually do copyright strikes on the video. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, if you haven't watched the storyline for Bioshock 1 and 2, plus the DLC for 1 and 2, and also Infinite storyline and DLC, the playlist is down in the description. Also, if you haven't followed me on my social media, all my social media is down in the description. Talk to you guys later. Okay.